Welcome back. It's the last race in the Chasing Classics series from ECRO. We're doing 60 kilometers up nearly 1,000 meters of climbing around the Mighty Metropolitan in New York. Let's see how we get on. We're going to condense an hour and 3/4 worth of racing into the next 9 minutes or so. So essentially this race is all about the 3 times up the New York KOM reverse. So we'll go straight to the first one. And as you can see, the pack has remained largely together up until now. And you can just start to see some of the more powerful riders breaking away at the front. Exactly what you'd expect to see. The A riders certainly are going to perform better on this sort of terrain. So let's watch the rest of this climb and then we'll look at what happened immediately afterwards, followed by the next 2 KOMs just to see how that forms the race, and then we'll come back again finally for the finish. Enjoy the next couple of minutes. Pretty pleased to get my personal best up that KOM. You can see that the pack is split. There's a group of 3 B riders, 1A in there I think, and a 5 pack behind us. And I'm in a group of 5 as we come down the hill and back on to the rest of the course. And actually what you'll see over the next few minutes is most of us join together. So we'll whiz forwards and get to the next KOM. So as you can see, I'm now in a pack of 23 as we start our ascent for the second time of the New York KOM reverse. And again, as you'd expect, it's going to be a fairly challenging uphill, but I'm now riding predominantly with riders of a similar power output to myself. So hopefully I don't get left as badly as I did on the first time round. Let's see how I get on. Last few meters of the KOM to go, and actually we've stayed predominantly together. There's some small breaks here and there and a few riders are about 9 seconds behind us, but generally speaking much more similar power outputted pack. So let's jump straight ahead to the third KOM, and now you can see that there's still the same riders. We've pretty much stayed together over the interim time, and we're tackling this third KOM as a pack. And I decided to approach this slightly differently. I thought I'd be steady, try and stay somewhat at the front, whereas normally I try and hang a wheel, and just see if I could keep my power up going. And it does seem to be working for me as we get somewhere near to the top. So let's see where I end up and everybody else ends up as we come over the top of the KOM now, and then we'll cut straight into the last kilometre or 2 of the race and see how it all ended up. And after 59 long kilometres up many mountains, we're into the final stage as we are within 1 kilometre of the finishing line. Got a couple of little bumps on the way, but nothing to call anything after what we've been through. And you can see that there's still 7 of us. But if you watch now, you can see that one of the riders has gone off the front. and actually there's a little bit of a spurt of power from a couple of the other people which I try and match, although to be fair my legs are on fire at the moment. But as we go into the final 3/4 of a kilometre, you can see that he's made his break and he's pretty much managed to keep it. So it's now a race between the 6 of us to get to the finishing line and see whereabouts we've actually ended up in the B group. So with half a kilometre to go and chasing this guy, I thought, I wonder if I can just keep the power going. So I'm out of my seat, 400 plus watts, and just thinking that my finish over the last 30 seconds or 10 seconds certainly isn't my strongest point, but usually I can pull a fairly reasonable 2-minute power. But as you can see, my legs have gone. I'm still, I think, doing quite well as we go into this final little climb before we turn the corner to the finishing line. But I've been caught by a couple of the other riders, and as I come up this hill, they've all got a little bit more than me, and unfortunately I'm taken over on the finishing line. And you can see that I am pretty pleased that that is over.
Oh, that was proper difficult chasing Liege. So let me just pull it up. I finished 14th, which I'm pretty happy with. I think when I looked on Z Racing app earlier, I was due to be around 17th or something, so I think I might have done better than I should have. So that's good. 1400 calories. Yeah, you can see. So, I mean, obviously, we've got all those comms, and oh yeah, super hard work. I mean, I was surprised at that because it felt, it felt like we were all trying to conserve energy, but still, that sort of 3 to 5 minutes is all around my best that I've done. So I don't know that I could do any more. Oh, right, I need to go and sit in the garden, sit in the sun, and get a big drink and cool off. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching my pain as much as I enjoyed suffering it. Bye now.